it's very paramount for you to know the will of God, because the truth is you were willed to become something in life. So because I have been given a will to be responsible, given a will that I am blessed for fruitfulness. So in other words, if I understand that fact, it means that I should be able to go back to my master, the one that governs my life, to ask him, what is your will concerning the life partner? Because if I do not know his will for the life partner, I will not know who can partner with the life he has given to me.
Yeah.
So it's very important for me to find out from him, because, see, you can have emotions for someone and it's not the will of God.
True.
Because he needs the partner that will work in alignment with your destiny, what he has destined for you to become.
Yes.
Everybody sitting down here has a destiny. Everyone sitting down here has an assignment. You are here to fulfill a destiny. You are here to fulfill an assignment. And that's why it's important for you to go back to your master and say, what's the will? He created every one of us, so he knows the heart of a man. So it's just for you to go back to him and ask him, what is this person's heart? Because the person's heart can play safe towards you, but it's dangerous in God's sight.
That's true.
And then the person can be all peaceful for you, but he's not capacitated to work in your assignments. There are people you meet that there's nothing wrong with them, but the truth is they don't have the capacity to function in your assignments.
True.
So it's not enough to say, oh, he's nice, he's good. It's not about being wrong. It's about being right for where you are going to. So in other words, even if he's okay, he's good, she's nice, she's all of that, can she align with my destiny? There are times God will interrupt me to stop fishing fish and fishmen. Will she be there to walk in that direction? I have a friend that her husband was a banker, and after some time, the husband in marriage woke up one morning and said God asked him to resign. So in other words, she did not meet her husband as a pastor.
Yes.
But whilst they were going out, she was able to decide that this is the path you eventually walk upon.
Yes.
There are people you will not meet. There are people you will meet in their present state, that when they get married, their destiny, the routes of where they are going to changes. So you need to have eyes enough. That's why it's paramount that you must know the will of God. Because you see, the path the person is working on may not be the exact one. And by the time you get married, the thing is changing. You're like, you guys start analyzing. No. You are looking for someone that understands the will of God. The will of God comes with interruption. So in other words, when you get married, you can get interrupted. I wanted to study public health. I did all I could to do. I did not know that many years ago, whilst I was in the auditorium, like you're sitting down, a pastor came into that fellowship, and then he pointed his hand. I was sitting down at the back. I thought it was somebody behind. I turned. He said, no, you turn in. And he said, listen, you are going to become a global actress. I was not acting. I wasn't doing anything close to acting. I studied biochemistry. So there was nothing I was doing that was close to acting. I was not even in the drama department in my fellowship. So he did not see me act or prophesy. 15 years after that prophecy, the prophet started speaking. So is it possible that the person you are with already has a prophecy over his head? But there is no fulfillment of that prophecy. The person might even be a teacher. But in marriage, the person will become a pastor.
True.
So it is important that I know the will of God concerning my life, to understand that the will of God comes with interruption. So in other words, this was me on my biochemistry journey. Graduated as a biochemist. Started doing my IT in the hospital and all of that. And then into marriage one day, my husband wakes up and said, God said we should act. We should go into acting. And then this is me. I'm like, I've not acted before. And then the prophecy woke up. Sometimes the prophecy is sleeping, but it's not as if it's dead. There's a difference between something sleeping and something dead.
Yes.
It's just waiting for the right time, because a time comes where a prophecy speaks up. I didn't try to struggle to join a drama department. I did not try. But one morning, I didn't know that God was breaking the hearts of those guys.
Yes.
What made me to pull out of my former relationship for no reason. Heartbreak. Because he was aligning my steps. Every time I did not understand that when I woke up in the morning, I would pray, say, Lord, your will be done in my life. You see, there are prayers you pray, but you don't understand the prayers you are praying.
That's true.
I say, Lord, I came from a broken home. I cannot go through what my parents went through. I can't go through what my mom went through. And I pray and say, Lord, I'm with this guy, but can your will be done in my life? I am praying that prayer, but understanding that on the road to saying, Lord, let your will be done, I am saying, Lord, I am positioned for an interruption. It doesn't matter whether I'm emotionally yoked with this person, but Lord, let your will be done. If you have to quit this relationship because you understand my will, you understand my journey in life, it's fine, I'm okay by it. But Lord, let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. There are prayers you pray, but you don't understand the prayers that you pray. And so I got married to my husband. And then he says one morning, he says, we're going into a drama, we're going to act. And then the prophecy for how many years ago, more than 15 years, began to speak in my life. And I remembered 1 year, some year, the man said, you will be a global actress. Today, am I a global actress? I am. But if I did not pray that prayer and position to fulfill that prophecy, because there are patterns of fulfilling prophecy. It's not for you to know the times and seasons that the Father will come. It's not for you to know the times and seasons that prophecy will be fulfilled. But can you just understand that there's a prophecy over your head? And it takes one to function in the will, to know the will of God for prophecy to emerge. And then he orchestrated my steps. People told me I was possessed. That was this one. Do I say it is the will of my Father?
It's not flesh that is speaking. It is a relationship with God. It's not a relationship with church or man. It's a relationship with God. That people will not understand you. They'll say you are foolish. It's a relationship. If she had come based on her flesh and by calculation, she will not marry me. Because she didn't meet me an actor. She met me squatting in my pastor's house. I was broke, busted, and disgusted. I couldn't afford transport fare to go to a park to my destination. I will go outside the city. You know how you do it. Outside the city to get cheap vehicle to go to my destination. If she had looked at me based on physicality, she will miss it. Because the only thing I had was a laptop. Tell your neighbor, build your discernment. Build your discernment. You don't understand. You don't know. So that you don't go and marry your boyfriend and your husband, somebody else will marry. That you will not miss it in destiny. Because the person you are spending your lifelong destiny with is not the one that is meant for you. Because you were carried away by flesh. People voted this person and said, this one fits you. They did not know that you usually hear the voice of your church more than the voice of your God. You know what pastor said, but you don't know what God said. You know what your church is saying, you don't know what God said. You know what Papa said, but you do not know what the Almighty is saying.
The Bible says in Psalm 37 verse 4, it says, delight yourself in the Lord. Delight yourself in my will. Allow me be the government.
Yes.
Because when the government becomes a government indeed over your life, it controls your steps.
Yes.
He said, delight yourself in the Lord, for I will give you desire.
Will.
So in other words, your desire can be Apollo or whatever be. Your desire can be Linda. But he says, when you delight, I'm exchanging that desire. Because he understands what is desirable for your journey. So I can come and say, I desire Linda. But he's saying, can you just come and delight yourself in me? Make a home in me. When you dwell in me, even though your desire can be Linda, but when you come into my secret place, I begin to reveal the secrets of Linda to you. And so your desire changes. I exchange it and I say, I am giving you in gossip. But can you come first and delight yourself in my will?
Discernment. Somebody will pray today and say, Father, open my eyes. Open my ear. Open my eyes. Open my ear. I want to hear you. I want to hear you. Build my sensitivity.
I want to know
every rusted antenna.
It's my heart's cry.
If there's anybody else loving you more than me, I don't want anybody else to love you more than me.
May it not be found, oh.
Nobody else
Hey.
will love me more than you. Is there anybody else loving you more than me? I want to make you smile. I want to make you proud. I want to make you smile. I want to bless your heart. I want to make you smile.
Jesus, my Lord, I want to make you smile. I want to bless you. Jesus, my Lord, I want to make you smile. I want to bless you.